Yeah, I would say I usually okay, I speak really Genki, okay? It's like really different from the impression that I make. It's like very different from the impression that I make if I have like a normal conversation, but like on stream for sure, I'm like very upbeat. So yeah. On stream, actually very upbeat, so maybe it's like my audition versus like my actual stream style is very different. Yeah. So so it's never quite right, I feel. So like I think at my like audition slash like chat with Sakana when I was like first considering joining Gen 4, it was like I think like my impression was probably also very like much more onesan than how I actually am on stream. So yeah. So that's how I am the way I am, I guess. Didn't he accept you right away after one interview? Kinda not really. Kinda not really, cause yeah, I say kind of not really because like my first like chat was scheduled not really as an audition. That was before I even sent in audition, because I was like remember I said like let's have a chat to see what opportunities there are. But then it became like, oh, actually he was still looking for potential talents for Gen 4. So then I was like, okay, I'm interested. And then after that, he just asked me to send in an application, audition, like an audition form thing. I sent in the form, did the normal process, and then I had like a official interview where I just answered a couple of questions. Yeah, and then at the end of the interview, he was like, okay, you answered like correctly, kind of, basically. you answered like what I was hoping for or something. So then I was like, okay, so when will I hear back? And he was like, oh, I'll let you know later. So I honestly didn't know. Yeah, I had no idea if like we were moving forward or not after that. Like I didn't know. It wasn't like guaranteed, right? So I didn't know. And this was like in December. I didn't know. Until I like caught up. I caught up in like, and then until I was like caught up in like January and like early last year, and then finally it was like, okay, yeah. So yeah, I mean, no, okay. In December it was kind of like, oh, yeah, see, I think we'll be moving forward, blah blah blah. But then it wasn't like a yes, you know? We'll be moving forward doesn't mean yes to me. It means like they'll be moving forward, okay, with or without me. I don't know. So in December I didn't know. I just don't know if it was with or without me, okay? It's not confirmed until I sign the contract, and then it's 100% confirmed. But then even then, I know even if you sign a contract, sometimes it still might not be confirmed, okay? You never know. So you never know. Yeah. That's why I think I realized I shared this like insecurity or fear along with some of the other girls in Saga when I talked about it, they were also like, oh my gosh, same. I thought the same. Like I wasn't sure if you know, the one day they'll just decide that they made a mistake and they're going to change their mind. So, yeah. So I remember sharing this like fear that I had, and like so being afraid of like kind of being too annoying or something. So yeah, apparently a bunch of us all thought this, like we all had this insecurity. Oh dear. Yeah. Don't trust anything until the first paycheck, right? Yeah. But yeah. Anyway, now I'm here. Yatta. Reminds me of the Your Insecure song. So ne. Uruka said her contract hadn't been renewed yet. I mean, actually, I haven't read my contract in a while, so I don't know if this is the case. But I think sometimes in some, like, at least in Japan, in Japanese contracts, there could be a clause that says like, if neither party says anything, this contract auto renews in the new year, so it still stands. As in it doesn't just expire. As long as neither party is like, hey, I want X and Y and Z changed, like nobody says anything. I think in Japanese contracts, they sometimes have that, yeah. So you don't, actually, I think in some companies, you don't always have to literally sit down and have a conversation to renew every year. Yeah. My work contract, also is like, so I think, in Japan, it kind of depends actually, but by